Hello again, everybody, on this cloudy day, but it's up to about 11, but it's 0 tonight and it's cloudy. Very cloudy, so just trying to get you the better picture there, if possibly can. So I've just been turning the set a little bit, but it helps if you do your computer sideways. Wanted to avoid any beam of light, but of course, isn't any sun, but still just cloudy will give a light. Some kind of light, cloud light. I don't know what to call it. There's one dropped off there. It's all right. So one dropped off. Sure, I haven't rescued that. It's Queen. Now you want to play the game? It's just pick a song. I'll give you three and see if you've got the winner. Somebody's got the winner, somebody's got the losers. If they play it fairly. Queen, we will rock you. Is it Now I'm Here? Is it Killer Queen? Or is it Bicycle Race? It's Killer Queen. The only little bit of problem is we don't have a lot of room where to put them, you know. And of course, you've got to also receive them. Ramstein, the goalie, for those that like putting goalies up on their monsters. Very best of Ramstein. Is it? I might have to get a shoulder out for the small writing. Is it? Jam now. Is it? Is it? You have to be careful with alarms now, because in German, is it Du hast? Is it Engel? Or is it Mutter? Rammstein, the German band. But had hits in the British chart. It's Engel. Please to get rid of that one. The Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Mostly hitting the early noughties. Is it Rifles? Is it Screaming Gun or is it Love Burns? It's Love Burns. There's the back. Could have told you the artist, but, well, I just know when it's a Black Rebel. No, wrong side. Led Zeppelin. Is it Rock and Roll? Is it Since I've Been Loving You? Or is it Stairway to Heaven? No, it's Rock and Roll. Status Quo 40th anniversary. There is two. There they are, and there they are. Double. Can it see through my eyes? Is it they give some of the artists on here. So is it just doing is it Eric Clapton, Snake Drive? Is it Gary Newman with Cars? Or is it Status Quo, whatever you want? It's Status Quo, whatever you want. And play the second one. I'll not make it so obvious this time. Is it Status Quo, Something About You, Baby I Like? Is it Little Richard, Good Golly Miss Molly? Or is it Roger Daltrey, No More Mr. Nice Guy? It's Little Richard, Good Golly, Status Quo. Little River Band also got sticks on here, mind. Kansas, Johnny, Smokey, Bad Company, and America. Whoosh, it's that small. Little River Band, is it lady? Is it cool change? Or is it reminiscent? It's cool change. Kansas, is it Song for America? Is it Point of No Return? Or is it Hold On? Point of No Return. America, is it I Need You? Inspector Mills? Or Lonely People? It's Lonely People. Sticks, is it It Takes Love? Is it Borrowed Time? Or Mr. Roboto? It's Mr. Roboto. Journey, is it like a sun shower? Is it change for the better? Or is it faithfully? It's faithfully. Smokey, baby, it's you. Take good care of my baby. Or for a few dollars more. It's for a few dollars more. And Bad Company, is it Honey Child? Simple Man? Or Love Me Somebody? It's Love Me Somebody. The King of Rock, Rod Stewart. So he says, and do some guys have all the luck when you're playing on trumpet? Or does he only like those that's got hot legs? I was only joking. So which one is it? It's some guys have all the luck. How about Creedence Clearwater's on here? What about Up Around the Bend? Is it that one? Is it Low Die? Or is it Bad Moon Rising? It's Bad Moon Rising. Albert Hammond, he's on here. Is it Down with the River? Is it I Think I'll Go That Way? Or is it It Never Rains? It's Down with the River. And Smokey's also on here. Smokey, I Can't Stay Here Tonight. Is it Mexican Girl? And does she want a few dollars more? It's for a few dollars more. And there it is. Oh. We're not sticking, are we? Are we sticking? Yeah, we are sticking. We are two sticking together. Gold? No, not likely. Slow Rock Cools. And here are the Cools. Mr. Arnold Pineda. Is it Faithfully? Is it After All These Years, or is it Open Arms? It's After All These Years. Eagles. Is it I Can't Tell You Why? Love Will Keep Us Alive, or I Don't Want to Hear You Anymore. It's Love Will Keep Us Alive. Air Supply, is it With You? Just as I Am. Making Love Out of Nothing. That's the one it is. Making Big, Mr. Big, that is. To Be With You. Wild World or Shine. To Be With You is the one. Toto, is it Rosanna? I'll Be Over You. I Want to Hold You Back. I Want to Hold You Back by Toto. Brian Adams. It's a quick show, but I mean, you've got to get them, you just say 1, 2, or 3, or first, middle, last. Brian Adams, just for those who don't know how to play the game. Brian Adams, Give Me Your Love, Straight from the Heart, or Nowhere Fast. It's Nowhere Fast. Got a lot of artists on here now. Heart. Is it Alone, These Dreams, or All I Want to Do, Making Love with You? It's Alone. How about Chicago? Song of Love, Glory of Love. It's Hard to Say I'm Sorry. That's the one. Harum scarum. Is it harum scarum? Is it honesty? Or something to say? It's honesty. Survivor. Is it desperate dreams? Is it the search is over? Is it ever since the world began? Ever since the world began. Little River Band, is it how long? Cool change or remission? It's cool change. REO Speedwagon, I just died in your arms, in my dreams, or I can't fight the feeling. It's in my dreams. Bad English, I'm missing you. Time alone with you when I see you smile. That's the one. Firehouse, I'm missing you. I live my life for you, love of a lifetime. That's the one. Eric Clapton, is it change the world? Wonderful tonight, or tears in heaven? That's the one. Richard Marx, Angel's Lullaby, is it hold on? Angel's Lullaby. All right here waiting. It's right here waiting. Bon Jovi, Bed of Roses, this ain't a love song. Or always. It's always. Starship, Jane, nothing gonna stop us now. We built this city. We built this city from Starship. Scorpions, still loving you. Always somewhere. A wind of change. A wind of change. Rod Stewart, have you ever seen the rain? The first good is the debate of to be with you. It's to be with you. Dan Fogelberg is the leader of the band. Same old lang syne or longer. It's leader of the band. America, all my life, Inspector Mills, a woman tonight. All my life. Europe is the highest one. Is it Final Countdown? Is it Open Your Heart? Or is it Carrie? It's Carrie. And there's all the artists on there. Just come in little small groups on there. I better continue with all these, I think. Try and get some of them out of the way. I just check back on my packing and see how I'm doing. Because one fell off somewhere. That was it. I'm stuck now. Trying to achieve what fell off. There. Gold. No. Slow Rock in Town. Is it Brian Adams? Much more songs listed on this one. Is it Someday? Please forgive me. Heaven. It's Heaven. Rod Stewart. Is it Young Turks? Is it Tonight's the Night? Or is it I don't want to talk about it? Don't want to talk about it? Is the one. Eagles. Eagles. As I was saying. Just putting that thing over there. Eagles. Heartache Tonight. Tequila Sunrise. Or I can tell you why. I can tell you why. Or I can't tell you why. Smokey. Don't give me that. Take good care of my baby or needles and pins. Take good care of me, baby. Is the one. One Vision, Love of My Life, Under Pressure from Queen. Hope I'm giving you enough time, but you kind of have minutes in that, you know. It's Under Pressure. Eric Clapton, which is the top one now? Eric Clapton, here's his selection. Is it Layla, Thy Father's Eyes, or Tears in Heaven? It's Tears in Heaven. Neil Young, is it Heart of Gold, After the Gold Rush, or Southern Man? It's Heart of Gold. Kansas, is it Song for America, Point of No Return, Dust in the Wind? It's Dust in the Wind. America, Horse with No Name, I Need You, or You Can Do Magic? You Can Do Magic is the top one. Bee Gees, Massachusetts, Tragedy, and How Deep Is Your Love? It's How Deep Is Your Love. There's the lads that recorded them and that. A lot of bands on there also, nothing on there. Did we retrieve? No, we didn't. We've still got a one down there. I say. Well, have to retrieve that later. Right on the floor. I'm not sure where we went wrong. No, we couldn't have done. I got all that we want to see it come up there. Now we're getting mixed up. That's because they fell on the floor. The best of emo rock, 08. Is it? Oh, they're all different artists, man. Is it My Chemical Romance, Teenagers? Is it Maroon 5, Won't Go Home Without You? Or is it New Found Glory, Crazy for You? It's Maroon 5, Won't Go Home Without You. And a lot on here also. I'll just see if I can retrieve that once off the floor. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, sorry about that. We had a mishap. The thingies fell off the table. Now we've got to get back into position again. As I was saying, a lot on here. Now I've gotten a one off the floor. Now a lot on here. Is it 5? This is called Men in Love Volume 3. 5, We Will Rock You. Until This Time Tomorrow. Or Everybody Get Up. Everybody Get Up. New Kids on the Block. Is it Cover Girl? Step by Step, You Got It. It's Step by Step. Is it Savage Garden? Break Me and Shake Me? I Know I Love You? Or Truly Madly Deeply? It's Truly Madly Deeply. The next artist on here is Enrique Iglesias. Hero, Balamos, Maybe. It's Maybe. Nick Carter, Do I Have to Cry for You? I Stand for You, and Heart with a Home. Without a Home, that'll be. Do I Have to Cry for You is the one. Blue, Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Best in Me, or One Love? One Love. I'm just rushing through them. There is a lot here, a lot. A1. Is it Same Old Brand New? You, I think it goes on the end. Like a Rose, or Heaven by Your Side? It's Heaven by Your Side. Ricky Martin. He is kind of more recently towards an oldies and that, Ricky Martin, She Bangs, Maria. The Cup of Life, it's She Bangs. Breathe, Hands to Heaven, How Can I Fall, or Say Prayer? Hands to Heaven, is the one. Beastie Boys, is it Here It Is? So What You Want? Or Brass Monkey? So What You Want is the one. 98 Degrees. Mostly boy bands, I think these. Or in that kind of vein. But it says Men in Love, so that'll fix it. 98 Degrees. Take My Breath Away. The Hardest Thing. Or Invisible Man. It's Invisible Man. NSYNC. I'll Never Stop. This I promise you, and Bye Bye from NSYNC. Bye Bye is the one. Boys to Men. Oh well. One Sweet Day. Oh, I Miss You. It's Oh Well. Babyface. Diary Longer. Sorry for the Hardest Thing. That's the one. Muffets. Girl on My Dreams. If life is so short and crazy, girl of my dreams. MLTR, Sleeping Child. I'm gonna be around at Blue Night. It's Sleeping Child. Westlife. That's Where You Find Love. Evergreen. Oh, I Let You Go. I Let You Go. And Boyzone. Is it Father and Son, no matter what, or Words? It's Words. There was a lot on there, and I've covered them. Mariah Carey, because it's Mariah Carey, that's why. So here me and Sherlock go again. Small writing. I better check it down the list. Oh, has she got somebody else on there? No, it didn't say she has done. Anyway, probably just different album. What but Up Out My Face, Love Songs Are Almost Home. It's Almost Home, that's Mariah Carey. I'm not sure I can give you any more further down, because it all says they're all Mariah Carey. And I can't split them if it says that. Must be that. But sometimes I have some guests on, all the bands are related to the other singer. Deep Purple versus Dire Straits. And who else joining in? Rainbow. It's a three-way battle, but they only say the two. Deep Purple, Dire Straits, and Rainbow refereeing it. Right, Deep Purple, here we go. Is it Demon's Eyes? Is it Fireball or Speed King? It's Speed King. Dire Straits, is it Sultans of Swing? Is it Romeo and Juliet or Tunnel of Love? It's Sultans of Swing. And now the ref, Rainbow doing Kill the King, Long Live Love, Long Live Rock, that is, or All Night Long. It's Kill the King. Same both sides. Silver. Deep Purple. Yeah, we've got others on here as well. Deep Purple, is it Highway Star, Black Knight, or Speed King? It's Highway Star. Dire Straits, is it Tunnel of Love, Private Investigations, or Love Over Gold? Tunnel of Love. Tunnel of Love. Is it Rock Rainbow? It's actually rainbow, just call him rock rainbow. Is it all night long? Kill the king or catch the rainbow? It's catch the rainbow. Foreigners on here as well, I'll show you in a minute. I don't want to live without you. That was yesterday. Or urgent. It's urgent. I'm afraid it is a little bit urgent, but we've got to get through them. Europe is on here as well. Is it more than meets the eye, coast to coast, or carry? It's carry. Boston is on here also. How about foreplay? Party? Or don't look back? It's don't look back. And to see the others on there? Cannot, because you cannot. On computers, you get the shine. But if you're quick-eyed, and some of them are young-eyed, they can see them. Foreigner, I don't like too many on myself, but the producers they do put quite a few on and give you a good selection. This is Foreigner and Chicago taking out each other now. I did them in Battle of the Bands. First of all, Foreigner takes on Chicago. On the other side. Right, Foreigner, blue morning, blue day. How about the jukebox hero? And how about cold as ice? It's not cold today, but very cloudy, and it's cold as ice. Chicago, Saturday in the Park, beginnings, or makes me smile. Make me smile is the one everybody's looking for. They're stretching and trying to put them out the road. Haven't done it this side, done it that side. Culture Club. Do you really want to hurt me? Well, start playing the game. I'm afraid of me. And it's a miracle. It's Culture Club. And do you really want to hurt me? That's the one we're looking for. Katy? Yeah, she's still doing her rounds. Katy Perry? Yeah, she does the same on reverse. Katy? Is it Love Me? Is it Walking on Air? Or is it Raw? Raw. It's Raw. That's what it is. It's Raw. That's R-O-A-R. Raw when you raw. Beach Boys. Another photograph of the Beach Boys. And a list of songs. What? It Don't Worry Baby? Is it Wipeout? Or is it Fun, Fun, Fun? It's Fun, Fun, Fun. You can sometimes try and read me. And you'll know. Beach Boys again, or why not? We've got plenty Beach Boys and plenty boys, and all alive. It's always all alive on the inside. The Beach Boys are the California Girls. Is it Darling? Or is it Do It Again? The Beach Boys, the girls will be saying Do It Again. The girls like them when they're like that in those days. When you can do that on the beach. They didn't fox the girls as much these days, I think. You know, in the 60s, yeah, you could get boys and that would do that on the beach, you know, and the girls are thrilled there. And there you go. And that's the Beach Boys. They'll be saying, Do It Again. Do it with me on top. Nobody. Somebody. Oh, it's a collection. So here we go. Slow rock heavy metal collection. Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. Welcome to Paradise. We've reached Paradise. It's Paradise City. Well, which one is it? It's Sweet Child of Mine. Firehouse. Put that match out. Reach for the sky. You are my religion. Or when I look into your eyes. That's the one. I'm playing it easy for you. White Lion. Is it wait? I'm trying to wait sometimes just a little minute, but you have to be fasted again. You have to be fasted all games now. So White Lion, is it wait? Is it light and thunder? Or is it war song? It's war song. And how about Metallica? Is it I Disappear? Is it Sad But True? Or is it Master of Puppets? Master of Puppets. And there they go, they are on the bottom there. Firehouse is there and Guns N' Roses. Deep Purple. And of course, Deep Purple. The Platinum Collection of Deep Purple. Yes. Is it Kentucky Woman? Is it Black Knight? Is it Speed King? No, it's not. It's Kentucky Woman. I'm just looking down to see, make sure the others are the others. All Deep Purple, Kentucky Woman. The Hollies. Doesn't say the Hollies on my side, mind. Have to turn to your side. The air that I breathe, pay you back with interest. So get donating, and I'll pay you back with interest. Or is it I've got a way of my own? I've got a way of my own. Because on the back is Nazareth with the anthology. Is it Gone Dead Train? I travelled on one of them once. It went dead. I ordered a drink and there was a hair in. Hair of the dog. I don't know what that I said. I said to my friend, he'd been a bad, bad boy. Which one is it? Nazareth. It's bad, bad boy. Busted. Welcome to the party. Crash the party. Crash the wedding. Busted. What was the best thing Busted did? That thing you do. Crash the wedding, as I said. I love the air hostess. It's air hostess. Busted. Haven't got the rapper. Got a list of songs. Now we come to the Heavy Brigade. That's them. They're on all sides. But first, there's just a couple here. Simon Cowell. Hey, no, is it? Sad to see that song producer Burt Bacharach died. Well, he's a song producer as well, Simon Cowell. He produced things like Gareth Gates, Any One of Us, Robson and Jerome, Unchained Melody, or 5, Keep On Moving. That's the one, Keep On Moving, from Simon Cowell. Silver. Sorry. Linkin Park. Now let's make sure they're all Linkin Park. Yeah, the different albums. We do 5 or 6 albums. Go on then. When they come to me, Robot Boy, or Waiting for the End. It's when they come for me. That's the one. From a Thousand Sun. Road to Revolution. Giving Up. Lying for You. Or Numb. Giving Up is the one. What I've done, or something, or what I've leave out all the best, bleed it out, or what I've done. It's leave out all the best. Underground album, A Place for My Head, Somewhere I Belong, or By Myself. By Myself is the one. Sorry about my glasses, but looking down, you see. There it is. A Meteor album, Hit the Floor, Easier, or Point of Authority. It's Easier. Minute to Midnight album. I'm using a Sherlock. What I've done, the little things, promise. It's what I've done. And the hybrid theory, Fear It, High Voltage, or Crawling. It's Crawling, Lincoln Park. Silver. It's Paul McCartney. The Light Fantastic highlights. Tripping the Light Fantastic. And now, is it Eleanor Rigby? Is it All My Trials? Or is it We Got Married? Just some songs that Paul put on. Tripping the Light Fantastic. It's We Got Married. Doors. Anybody for Doors? Anybody there with a key? Let's see if they've got the key. How about Peace Frog? No, he ain't got any key. How about The End? How about Riders on the Storm? Oh, they've got the key. But another winner, it's The End, I'm afraid. That's the winner. Now on for the Heavy Brigade. What I call the Heavy Brigade is, there's a lot on. First of all, Green Day. On the other side, the Queen Anthology. Green Day. 21st Century Breakdown album. Christian's Inferno. Last Night on Earth. Last of the American Girls. It's Christian's Inferno, American Idiot album. Is it Holiday, St. Jimmy, or Letterbomb? It's Holiday. It's Holiday. I think that goes with that, yeah. Right, you got Dishwaller on here as well. Dishwaller. Is it Until I Wake Up? Is it 5 Star Day? Oops, I've gone upside down. It's Until I Wake Up. You got Dishwaller best on there with him. Turn to the other side, the Queen Anthology. Deep Purple. And Richie Blackmore. Queen Anthology, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, or One Vision. We Will Rock You is the winner. Deep Purple, Woman from Tokyo, Black Knight, or When a Blind Man Cries. That's the one, When a Blind Man Cries. Richie Blackmore, the DVC is on as well. Yeah, there he is. Richie Blackmore from Rainbow. Of course, some of these are probably Rainbow songs. Is it Lady of the Lake? Is it Man on the Silver Mountain? Or is it Street of Dreams? It's Street of Dreams, the one we're looking for. Journey and Arnold Pineda. Is it Faithfully? Is it Open Arms? Or is it Like a Sun Shower? It's Open Arms. Got Bad Company on here with him. Is it Silver, Blue and Gold? Simple Plan. Or Live for the Music? It's Live for the Music. Oreo Speedwagon's on here with them. This Ain't Love. I don't want to lose you in my dreams. This Ain't Love is the one. Survivor. Is it Burning Heart? Is it Poor Man's Son? Is it First Night? Is Burning Heart? Sticks? Is it Boat on the River? Don't Let It End? Or Babe? It's Babe. And the Little River Band's on here with them as well. It's Not a Wonder. How long has it been going on? Or A Man on Your Mind? It's A Man on Your Mind. And we've got other bands on my mind. Sorry about keep looking down, but of course I'm looking down because I'm reading. Smokey in the Outfield. Smokey Best. Is it Wild Angels? Is it Tambourine Man? Or is it For a Few Dollars More? For a Few Dollars More. Beatles Greatest? Is it Gone By My Love? Money? Or Please Please Me? Please Please Me is the answer. Outfield? Is it Alone With You? Say It Isn't Sure. Or Your Love? It's Say It Isn't Sure. Beach Boys? Come Go With Me? Sloop John B. Or Darling? Sloop John B. The old cough's biting in again. Oh, well, I've got a good thing to do. Let's do a few of these. Because we haven't, but we have, it will be shorter roomish, you know. Let's finish it off this, what we've got. Slow Rock Countdown I've got here. You want to see it? There it is. On the other side, you can have Slow Rock City. So that's City and that's Countdown. Sure, Scorpions. When the smoke is going down, under the same sun, or Send Me an Angel. When the smoke is going down. Survivor. I Can't Hold You Back. Man Against the World. Or Is This Love? Can't Hold You Back is the answer. Smokey. If You Think You Know How to Love Me. Oh, Carol. Or My Heart's True. It's Oh, Carol. Pink Floyd. From the Wall. This is the happiest day of my life. Another brick in the wall. Or is it In the Flesh? In the Flesh is the one. Uriah Heep's got on here as well. Come Back to Me. Free Me. Or Rock and Roll Medley. It's Free Me. And from City, on the other side, Slow Rock City, John Bon Jovi, Born to Be My Baby, I'll Be There For You, Thank You For Loving Me, that's the one. Metallica's on here, King Nothing, Until It Sleeps, and Mama Said. Mama Said is the one we're looking for. Black Sabbath's on here. Got Paranoid, Snowblind, or Snowblind, I think it should be. Evil Woman is the one. And we got Aerosmith on here. Yes, got Evil Smith on here. Got Aerosmith on here, as I said. Amazing. Living on the Edge. Angel. It's amazing. Guns N' Roses. Night Train. Patience. Or think about it. Patience is the one. And City Fire. This one, it's Avril Lavigne with the girls on there. And on there, new wave bands. Okay, let's go for the new wave band. Let's go for the new wave bands first. Aha, Early Morning. I've been losing you. And the Living Daylights. It's Early Morning. Best of Depeche Mode. Ordinary World. That's not Depeche Mode. That one got mixed up a little bit. Is it Depeche Mode? Is there something I should know? That's not. They've got some Depeche Mode mixed up with Duran Duran. Duran Duran, is there something I should know? The Reflex or A View to a Kill? Is there something I should know? And Depeche Mode? Now it would take a man with a mind to try and spot a Depeche Mode. I'll just move on to Fra Lippo Lippi and she'll come summer, coming home or indifference. It's come summer on that one. Best of New Order. I've got The Time, The Perfect Kiss, and Shell Shock. The Time is the one we're looking for. Best of Pet Shop Boys. Got Opportunities, Suburbia, or West End Girls. West End Girls. Best of Simple Plan. Got Sanctuary Yourself. I thought it was Sanctify Yourself. Stand by Love. And See the Light. It's See the Light. Best of Tears for Fears. Good Mad World. Advice for the Young at Heart. Woman in Chains. It's Mad World. House Martins. Got The Mighty Ship. I'll Be Your Shelter. And Think for a Minute. That's House Martins, and that's the one from them. Got Best of You Too. Discotheque, All I Want Is You. And Pride in the Name of Love. And that's the one we're looking for. Pride in the Name of Love. And now you can have a look at some of the boy bands on there. Tears for Fears on there. Now the girls, trying to finish this kind off. Avril Lavigne. Don't Tell Me, My Happy Ending, or Complicated. It's complicated. It's very easy, actually. Evanescence, Cloud9, Like You or Lose Control. It's Cloud9. Demi Lovato. The next, Party? Don't forget. Get back. Let's get back. Paramore? Is it when it rains? My heat or decoy? It's when it rains. Leslie Roy? Slow goodbye. Psycho bitch. I'm gone and I'm going. That's the one. Avril Lavigne? Again, yeah, we did some of her. Take me away. Headset. And let go. But it's take me away. Last one on here, Stephanie Smith. Renew me. You alone. Waiting on you. It's renew me. As I look at some of the girls, mostly Avril Lavigne. Haven't got photos of the rest. Now we're going to try and do some of these for you. Kenny Thomas? They're not easy or they're not hard. It's just that they've got one album on it and that's it. Kenny Thomas. Tender Love, If You Believe, and Girlfriend. Tender Love is the one. Now it gets complicated. Steps. Steps. Tragedy. A hold of my heart. Hold on a minute. Love's got a hold of my heart. I think it's love. It's tragedy, I think. Tragedy from Steps. Saturdays. Turning up on a Sunday because we was heavily booked yesterday. Is it work? Yes, we've been had to work yesterday. I've been chasing the lights in your car again. And how about vulnerable? It's work. Only work keeps us going. Saturdays. Ashley Simpson? Yeah, she is. Autobiography? Yeah, there she is. Yeah, she's lying. I'll be lying over. Pieces of Me, Shadow, and Unreachable. Pieces of Me for Ashley Simpson. Specials. And there's the specials. Oh, looking up at the sun. Can you see that UFO up there? That's Billy B riding about up there. Yes, I say we're saying, but we're going to get a message to Rudy. Is it stupid marriage? Or is it Monkey Man? No, he's Morty. It's a message to you, Rudy. That's what it is from the specials. Sham 69. Sham 69. Is it Hurry Up Harry? Is it I Don't Wanna? Or is it Angels with Dirty Faces? Angels with Dirty Faces. That's the one. Josh Stone. The Soul Sessions. There is a photograph there of Josh Stone. It's in a poor light. Is it for the love of you? Is it I fallen in love with you? Or is it fell in love with a boy instead? Fell in love with a boy is the one. Stars, plenty in the sky, but these ones come on 45. It's also done by Star Sound. Right, they're going to do a lot of medleys on here. Right, the Beatles medley. The Word, Ticket to Ride, or Nowhere Man. We're going for Nowhere Man from the Beatles medley. ABBA medley, Dance to the Music, Sugar Baby Love, and Papa was a Rolling Stone. Dance to the Music. Stevie Wonder medley. Master Blaster, My Sharia Moore, or Isn't She Lovely? My Sharia Moore. The greatest rock and roll band in the world. Yeah, this Brown Sugar. It's the Stones. Honky Tonk Woman or Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's Brown Sugar. Supremes medley. Love Child, Reflections, Baby Love. Love Child. Star Wars and other hits. Layla. All Right Now or Fire. It's Layla. And there they go. Stars on 45. Andy's just come into the studio. Andy Stewart. Donald, where's your trousers? As they say in Scotland. He says, I've got my trousers. He said, I've got on my kilt. Why, I've got on my kilt. But all the lassies shoot, Donald, where's your trousers? Yeah, sure. But he's got other songs on here. What about the Mull of Kintyre, his version? What about Fair Maid of Perth? What about I Will Go? It's I Will Go, as he's talking. I will have to go. Yes. Arrived in America. Yes. In the underground. And all the ladies turned their head around and say, Donald, where are your trousers? I forgot him, he says. I just put my kilt on because I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I'm used to put my kilt on. Yes. And when he went to London town, it was kind of slippery in the underground. And he was afraid that he might fall because he hadn't on his trousers. Whoops. Yeah. And there you go. And the Shadows and the Ventures together, getting together for a Battle of the Bands. And I done them when I did Battle of the Bands. Is it the Ventures? Hawaii 5-0? Is it the Ventures Green Onions? Or how about the Ventures California Dreamin'? That's the one it is. And the Shadows? Well, how about the Shadows Somewhere? Shadows with Stardust? Or the Shadows Apache? It's Apache. And there's the Shadows. And there's the Ventures. Let's help you out with them. Shadows at the top. Ventures. Easy for you. Hey, you know, got your trousers on yet. Well, here comes Silverchair. Frog Stomp. Here comes a frog. Right. Is it Madman? Is it Shade? Or is it Tomorrow? I said, I'm not be coming out today. I'll be coming out tomorrow. Yeah, Silverchair. Can't spot them, can't know them, don't know them, could not know them anyhow. Very best of the Stone Roses. I can show you they're in there somewhere. Right, She Bangs the Drums, Waterfall, or Sally Cinnamon. It's She Bangs the Drums for the Stone Roses. And these girls sometimes like a bit bang on the drums, but they don't tell anybody. It's the Supremes. Yeah, she said I banged on the drums. Nathan Jones said, I stop that. Is it Nathan Jones? Stone Glove. Or up the ladder to the roof. Up the ladder to the roof with the Supremes. Yes. And you see, guys, with Judith Durham there she is. She died recently. How recently? Recently, maybe in the last 6 months or so. Maybe a few months ago. I don't think it was all that. You see, guys, from Australia, came over here seeking a fortune. Went back to Australia. Famous. Is the world of our own? Is it someday, one day? Or are we going to have a morning town ride? That's what we're going for, a morning town ride with the Seekers. Just want to take you back to the old war times. Anne Shelton, 1940s. So 1950s, and she was still around in the 1960s. Anne Shelton, at last, the very best of Anne Shelton. And there she is. Right, he got a uniform on, as definitely she's singing to the troops in the war times. And she's singing Swinging on a Star. A hit for Bing Crosby, I think, in the 30s. Lily Marlene. Or Fools Rush In Where Angels Fear to Tread. That's the one from Anne Shelton. And there she is. Into the 40s, I think, through the 50s, into the 60s. Keely Smith. Is it I'll Get By? I Can't Get Started. Or East of the Sun. It's I'll Get By. I'll Get By from Keely Smith. Smashing Pumpkins. What are you smashing them pumpkins up for? You should be having them for breakfast. Are you having them for breakfast? Yes, we're having sausage, eggs, and milkshakes, I can see. But you're not having pumpkins. Rotten apples? Yes, that's what it's called. And there's the Smashing Pumpkins, as you've never seen them before. Is it Everlasting Gaze? Is it 1979 again? Or is it Cherub Rock? It's Cherub Rock. That's the one it is. The subways. Yes, of course. The subways. End of the 90s into the noughties, the subways. I want to hear what you have got to say. Holiday. And Rock and Roll Queen. Yes, that's most of the hit, Rock and Roll Queen. Rock and Roll Queen from the subways, that is the one. Richard Thompson. Just his list. Right. Waltzing for Dreamers. I Feel So Good. And Bees Wing. It's Waltzing for Dreamers with Richard Thompson. And there he is. These boys into the noughties, into the tens, the Wanted. The Wanted. Glad You Came. Warzone. Rocket. But glad you came to see the Wanted. And there they are for you. And there's the Wanted. Really best end of the noughties into the tens. Into the tens is band. Union J. 2 CD. Yeah, is it CD 1 then? Heard It in the Clouds. Head in the Clouds. Stop that one. Head in the Clouds. Last Goodbye or Loving You Is Easy. It's Loving You Is Easy. CD 2. Where Are You Now? Lucky Ones. Or Carry You. It's Carry You. And that's a 2 CD from Union J. Ultravox with Big Sure. The collection. Is it Sleepwalk? No. Is it Reap the Wild Wind? No. Is it him? Yes, it is him. That's him spelled Hymn. Him from Ultravox. Union J are back again with another album. Is it All About a Girl? Is I Can't Make You Love Me? Or is it I'll See You on the Midnight Train? It's All About a Girl. That's what it is. All About a Girl from Union J. Now we're going to resorting, or we'll collapse on the floor again. A resorting called for, because there's not the room there. The Wonder Stuff. Ha 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 ha. And is it? Welcome to the cheap seats, a walk away, or caught in my shadow. It's welcome to the cheap seats from the Wonder Stuff. The W? When you say the W, it's the Wu-Tang Clan. Want to see them all? There they are. It's the Wu-Tang Clan for you. Wu-Tang Clan. And of course, they've got chamber music, Careful, or Conditioner. It's chamber music. And there's the Wu-Tang Clan. Let's go back. The 40s and 50s. From Mel Torme. Mel Torme may even been a little bit before that also. The Hutchut song. All of you, Stranger in Town. It's a Stranger in Town from Mel Torme, and there he is. Bert Whedon. This is the man you had to go to when you wanted to learn to play guitar in the late 50s and early 60s, and he taught most of the bands, especially the Shadows and that, and I mean the Beatles picked up from there. He had his book out, you see, How to Play Guitar in a Day. Bert Whedon, he had hits, got all his hits on there. Had his guitar marked Whedon. Taught you how to do it. But it worked with the Shadows, he was well in with them. And king size guitar, China Doll, or 12 Street Rag. 12 Street Rag is the one we're going for, Bert Whedon. And he worked with bands as well, like producing and playing on other instruments. Johnny Winter. Oh, he did his brother Edgar Winter the other day. Johnny Winter. Is it Living the Blues? Is it Leaving Blues? Or how about Bad Blues? Living the Blues with Johnny Walker. Sorry, Johnny Winter. Toots and the Maytals. And there they are. Toots and the Maytals, the very best. Well, they didn't have a lot. They had one or two that was catchy and people kind of knew them, but it didn't have a lot of hits really, not here. Maybe in America, but don't know about here. Monkey Man was quite mentioned. Monkey Man, Pressure Drop, Funky Kingston. It's Funky Kingston. There's Toots there. And it's a big band. There's Toots on the Maytals. We're going back again. Maybe 40s or quite a bit in the 50s. Dinah Washington. She lost into the 60s, I think. Best of Dinah Washington. 2 CD. All right. Manhattan. Unforgettable. All love letters. Disc 1. It's Manhattan. Disc 2, I Am Blue. If I Had You. Look to the Rainbow. It's I Am Blue. And there's Dinah Washington. Yes. Dionne Warwick, well, she was big in the 60s, and so most of the decades, is still recording in the 90s now with other artists. Dionne Warwick's greatest hits, I Say a Little Prayer, Make It Easy on Yourself, or Do You Know the Way to San Jose? Yeah, I've given it away to you. That's the one. Do You Know the Way to San Jose? White Noise. Is it Blue Noise? Black Noise or White Noise? I'll give you this White Noise. I haven't got the list for that one. It's lost. Best in the Wombos. So you will say, what is a Womble? Because you've grown out of that generation now, 70s into 80s. Right, Mike Bat. I did do him a little while ago. He was a Womble. That's what a Womble is. Cartoon characters on the TV, bit like Muppets and things before them. People loved them, especially the kids. There's the Wombles. They were known as the Wombles of Wimbledon Common. What do they do? What does a Womble do? He makes good use of the things that he finds. Old tin cans and old trumpets. And there you go. Been roaming around the dustbins. I think they have more luck than on Wimbledon Common. They got an old trumpet. Yes. So what was his songs? The Empty Tidy Bag Blues, To Wimbledon with Love. Oh, Remember You're a Womble. Let's remember you're a Womble. Bill Withers? Yes. Just the two of us. Sole survivors. Hello like before. Grandma's hands. Lean on me. It's Lean on Me from Bill Withers. Kim Wilde, the singles collection. Kim Wilde, Kids in America. Water on Glass. Oh, she lived more in Cambodia. Kids in America, like Kim Wilde. Wham, just George and Andrew. Wham, If You Were There. Club Tropicana, The Edge of Heaven. If you were there, you would see Wham, George Michael, and what do you call his name originally after him? Three Colours Red. Two seahorses, if you ask me. Bumping bellies there. So just who are three colours red? That's them. Song. Is it Coffee Girl? Or Copper Girl? Is that Copper? Copper Girl. All right, Ma. Or Pure. It's Pure, because that's the title of the album. Virtually giving you that one. That was Three Colours Red. Three Doors Down. Just the same. Doesn't live here. Red lives there. Lives 3 doors down. Have you not seen 3 doors down? Well, you have now. Songs. 4 of them again. Roughly about the same time, into the noughties, on the late 90s. Away from the Sun. The road I'm on. I feel you. It's Away from the Sun. This one, 3 doors down. Like a banana? Ah, like a real banana. like a one of Andy Warhol's bananas. His is riper than mine. The Velvet Underground and Nico. Produced by Andy Warhol, legendary in the 60s. And there they are. There's the Velvet Underground. Who was in the Velvet Underground? There's Nico. Spotlight on Nico, the girl singer. Who else was in the Velvet Underground? Lou Reed. Spotlight on Lou Reed, I think, there. Is it Sunday Morning? Venus and Falls? Oh, there she goes again. Sunday Morning is the answer. And it's Sunday morning today, and that's when Andy Warhol became a legendary producer. Produced the Velvet Underground. Very best of the Yardbirds. There. Just in the 60s, in our legendary band, the Yardbirds. At one time, the Yardbirds had 3 top people in the band, Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, and Jimmy Page in the band. Just for a short while, just working within the band. Keith Ralph was a singer. And he died while messing about with an electric guitar. Poof. Put a bit of water on it and he boom-boomed. Yes. Featuring Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, and Jimmy Page. 3 legendary guitarists. Jeff Beck just died a few weeks ago. So here we go with the Yardbirds. Is it Boom Boom, featuring Eric Clapton? Is it Good Morning Little Schoolgirl? That features Eric Clapton as well. Or is it Still I'm Sad, featuring Jeff Beck? And I tried to give you one featuring Jimmy Page. Stroll On. So it was Still I'm Sad, featuring Jeff Beck. Spot on. On the end. T-Pow. When was the last time you seen T-Pow? In the 1980s? You don't see T-Pow very much these days. Some people never seen T-Pow. T-Pow. Pow. P-A-U. T apostrophe P-A-U. Very best of T-Pow, called Heart and Soul. The hot hits in the 80s, Secret Garden, Sex Talk, This Girl. It's Secret Garden. Top loader? No, I put mine in the front. But we used to have top loaders, ages ago, doing our washing. You had to put them in the top. And there was a spin dryer sometimes to go with them. But not in these boys' days, that was in the early noughties. They had many front loaders then. Do you know what your future will be? Just hold on and let the people know. Let the people know it's top loader. And there's top loader getting into the gates. Gates closed. It's gone blind. But don't worry, it's only his third eye it's gone blind. That's his mind's eye, where he writes and he's able to sing and he's able to read. If that goes blind, you still got two other eyes, but you can't do anything. Third eye blind? Are you a burning man? Do you live in London? Or are you in your semi-charmed life? Semi-charmed life it is. Third eye blind. And there they are. 90s and the noughties, not bad. UFO, 70s, 80s, best for UFO. Might have gotten some of them in the 90s, but it's well advanced from them. This is the very best of UFO 2 CD. CD 1. Yeah, UFO are a pivotal British rock band who have endured for 4 decades. Yeah, they still kept getting back together from the 60s, from the end of the 60s, I think. It's for hard rock and things like that, the new wave of British heavy metal and that. And this band influenced a lot of bands like Iron Maiden and Metallica. Is it Let It Roll? Is it Only You Can Rock Me? Or is it Lonely Heart? It's Only You Can Rock Me. And disc 2, is it Ain't No Baby? Is it Gone in the Night? Or is it Hot and Ready? It's Hot and Ready. All alive on the inside, Time for reorganizing or we'll fall off the shelf. And the cough. And another similar to that other kind of album, similar, all comes out. This one is Barry White in the 70s, the collection. Just one on this though, Barry White, Just the Way You Are, Love's Theme, or Let the Music Play. just the way you are. Barry White. Simon Webb, into the noughties from the 90s. Coming around again, go to sleep, sunshine. Coming round again is the one. There he is. Simon Webb. Some more T-Bow, because you can't have enough T-Bow. There's a singer. T-Bow did things like China in Your Hand, Heart and Soul, Valentine is coming up. There's three for you. Any 80s. Yeah, that was still around the 90s, of course. China in Your Hand is the one. Right, I think I'm going to have to stop now, because I haven't got any more out here at the moment. But I'll be here with you tomorrow. I'll be doing the Valentine's show. If I can't get the Valentine's show, I'll probably get it done on Valentine's Day on Tuesday. But anybody answer? Yes, the potential divider, yes. Favorite football team? Arsenal. Yes, I went away again now. So what happened there is I tried to answer him. And I did say he asked favorite football club. I put Arsenal and stopped the show. We had to come on again there. Because now we're going to do a little bit of singing. Oh, yes. We are. Now, where was the song I was going to sing? You've got to go, this is another one. You've got to go down the lists and lists and lists. I'd have to more or less look for something I know. It might not take it, but it usually takes the second one. Try the first one. I just simply won't be ready, by the time you get the sound and that. And it looks as though it's stopped on there, so send. Vertical horizon, best I ever had. Clear sky morning this is. So you sailed away into a gray sky morning. Now I'm here to stay. Love can be so boring. Nothing's quite the same now. I just say your name now, but it's not so bad. You're only the best I ever had. You don't want me back. You're just the best sky ever had. So you stole my world. Now I'm just a phony, remembering the girl. Leave me down and lonely. Send me a letter. Make yourself feel better. But it's not so bad. You're only the best I ever had. You don't need me back. You're just the best I ever had. And it may take some time to touch me up inside. But I can take it slow. I run away and hide. And I may find in time that you were always right. Always right. So you sail away into a gray sky morning. Now I'm here to stay. Love can be so boring. What was it you wanted? Could it be your home today? But it's not so bad. You're only the best I ever had. I don't want you back. You're just the best I ever had. The best I ever had. The best I ever had. Let's try and find the next one. Might not be near that one. This is Foreigner. I want to know what love is. gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb feels like a world upon my shoulders. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left tonight. It looks like love has finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Let's talk about love. I know what love is. The love that you feel inside. I want you to show me. I'm feeling so much love. I feel what love is. No, we're just right on time. I know you can show me. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. And I know you can show me. Well, that was the singing for the day. That was Piggy's song, and that was music and CDs and that for you. And I'll be back again with you tomorrow. So from the William channel and the William Live show, well, we'll say bye-bye. Yep. Yes, it is a did not grey sky morning, a vertical horizon. That's what it is. It's a grey sky morning. There's nothing but grey sky. It gets down to 0 at night, and the next few days are a little bit cooler at night. But well, you could get away with 11 during the day, so it's not really so bad. Unless it's got a strong wind, I had it here today. And so there you go. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now then. Hope you enjoyed the show. And do subscribe and do keep doing it, and if you can.